Good day to you, and welcome to the podcast Catch It, A New Perception. My name is Katuk. Thinking about how a friend of mine, close friend of mine for a number of decades, said to me years back, as we were younger, as teenagers, we were attempting to get to know our higher selves. Maybe in our early 20s, college age, whatever age that was, we were attempting to get to know our higher selves and didn't necessarily fail at it, just didn't strive to get to that next level and truly encompass what it means and what it takes to get to know our higher self. And through that process, and it was a good journey with him, it always has been. He's been a friend for now decades. And he asked me when we were younger, it was after that point. So we had become more adults. We were probably young adults. I don't know if we were in our 30s or what age we were for sure. And he said, "Where have all the good times gone?" And I smiled and I said, "They're yet to come. They're still in front of us." Recently on one of the episodes, we talked about childhood games. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. I look forward to being able to play them as an adult and as I continue to mature as an elder. And the reality is, all of the good times are still in front of me. All we have is today. Let's begin. Let's make a start right now to make this the best day we've ever had. Change our mindset, change the way we see ourselves, change the way we see others, change our entire reality. And moving forward, we will create the best times we've ever had in our lives. This is done through a process of understanding that today is as good as it gets, as we create as good as it gets. We don't sit in what doesn't work for us and act like we can't do enough. We create something more. We do something more. It would be really easy for me to be able to give up on this podcast and say, I'm not enough. I don't have enough views. I don't have enough listeners. not enough. It would be really easy to do that. And today I was telling someone I care about very much how this will be the best year of the podcast, working as a life coach, the speaking engagements that I do as workshops, seminars, and the different things that I do, it's going to continue to get better. And the residual income will get greater and greater from these things. And I know that's true. It's because I'm not going to give up. It's because I'm not going to say, well, I guess this is as good as it gets. This is as good as it gets because it's going to keep getting better and better each day. The good times that were behind us were only as good as they were at the time. Playing those childhood games, coming up and appreciating the time we spent with friends, they're going to be better. Now, do we get back to those childhood games? Maybe, maybe not. Some of us will, some of us won't. How many people are going to play croquet yet this summer? I will. Who I'm going to play with? I don't know. I have a croquet set and I'm going to play it. I need to be able to walk towards things for them to happen. I need to be positive that they will happen. I need to speak it into existence. And then I need to be able to create the best times of my life today. It's only a start. I get that. The action I take is what's going to be important. The mindset that I have when I awake in the morning. knowing that I'm more free than I was yesterday. Through the meditation I do, yes, I get it. I do yoga, I do meditation, I sit quietly, I stretch, whatever you want to call that. I am able to do something that is going to make today the greatest day it can be. Are there setbacks? Just because there are setbacks in the middle of a day doesn't mean it needs to create a horrible day. I've talked recently about some discomfort that I've had, physical discomfort I've had with having some cancer removed. And it was staying with me, and sometimes it stings, and sometimes it feels like a burn, and it's annoying, and I call it discomfort. Because it's going to dissipate, because I'm going to embrace it. I don't know at what age I learned to embrace pain, to make it dissolve and dissipate. I just know that I learned to do that. I don't run from it. Listen to the episode The Buffalo. I believe it's entitled Buffalo. And you will see what I'm saying when I say I won't run from it. I will walk into it. I will embrace it. I will become what I need to become, who I need to become, how I need to become this person by being able to embrace the day. If people want to call those struggles for the day, whatever you want to call them, I'm good. Whatever terminology you use. I will attempt to not be abrasive today. I will attempt to be kind, generous, courteous, polite. I know sometimes those things are lost on our society today. People like being abrasive. They like being in your face. They think certain things are funny. Maybe I don't have a sense of humor. I don't know. I think I do. I know I do. It just may not be like everyone else's. I do not find humor in other people's pain, physical or otherwise. Is part of it because I suffer from a closed head injury and I know how easily that can happen? Maybe. More than one closed head injury personally. I get it. That some of it's personal and I have experience, so therefore I see things happen to other people. I don't find them funny when other people may be laughing. Laughing hard, belly laughing. I like wit when it comes to humor. So I do think I have a sense of humor. It may be a little different than some people's. It may not be as twisted as it once was. Okay? And moving forward, what I find is that to have a sense of humor is good. To be able to smile and laugh is wonderful. That's not what's going to make today the greatest day. What's going to make today the greatest day I've ever lived is the fact that I know that's true. That I can be kind and I can be generous. And sometimes I'll share that with you and I'll share that with other people and I'll tell people how I do that so that they have an idea on how they can do it. All of a sudden their mind expands and they do something different. And they got the idea from someone that shared what they did. Sometimes I'm not going to share the things that I do. And the reason I'm not is because I don't need to tell everyone all of the details and say, oh, look at me and look at how great I am. That's not why I share these things with people. Why I like to share what I do when it comes to kindness or generosity has to do with the fact that I want to encourage other people to be kind, loving, generous. And what does that mean? What does it mean to be loving, kind, or generous? Does it improve your day? Do you become dissatisfied when you show someone else love? While disappointed, I'm not asking about that. If you're like me and a lot of people I know, we've loved and we've been disappointed. We've attempted to love. In pure love, we're never disappointed. In our misperceptions of what love is and trying to give that and having expectations on return, we sometimes get disappointed. I get it. And when it comes to pure love and just giving with no expectations, I will not be disappointed today. When I give because I want to give, in whatever fashion that is, time, monetary, whatever that is, because both are important. One doesn't necessarily have more value than the other. Sometimes people think that monetary has a lot of value. There are certain people that put a lot of value on monetary. Maybe it's important to them. Maybe it's what they need to do or what they believe in. Would I like to have a little more than I do monetarily? I would. Would I like to feel secure in retirement and be able to travel and enjoy some finer days of being able to experience life? I look forward to that. And I don't want the money to be the end-all, be-all at any time in life, because I don't think that that will bring me love. It will not allow me to experience compassion. It will allow me to have certain memories possibly, which are so very important to me. I have spoken in this podcast on different episodes about the idea of living for memories and emotions and how important memories are. I still believe that. I know that's true. I want to create more memories. And sometimes by having the financial ability to create certain memories with someone is really sweet. So that's not lost on me. I'm not saying that money is necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't necessarily give me everything I need. What I need in this world, more than anything else, is to give of myself. And that I will continue to do. That is what will bring what were those good times. When somebody said, "Where have all the good times gone?" And I said, they're yet to come. They're yet to come through generosity of time. They're yet to come through compassion. They are yet to come in the future and today through love, dignity, and respect. As I say this, I'm referring to love, dignity, and respect for myself, for others. Mitakyo Yasin, for all my relatives. However you see that, encompass it. And maybe attempt to make it a little bigger. Realize that when I say all my relatives, what it means to me, maybe you can make what it means to you a little bigger, a little more encompassing. I would rather be inclusive than exclusive. I don't want to stand on the outside of a circle unless I'm on a circle on the outside that creates a covering for the one that's on the inside. I don't want to stand on an island by myself. I don't want to be on an island by myself, emotionally, physically, or otherwise. I want to encompass this family that I have. I look forward to this podcast becoming a family, as it will. Whatever that means, however that works, reach out to me. Let me know how I can help you. Looking forward to next time. Live in harmony with and use the bounty of the land to bring kindness to the world. Dok Shao, okay?